up, everybody? Garrett back here with Kyle and Marissa. Again.
It's been a minute.
I was gonna say
it's been more than 1 week.
I was just gonna say it's been a while since we've done one of these. A long while. Not since last year. I think we probably did something around Christmas.
Yeah, we did.
That was the last thing we did was the Christmas commercial.
We tested out a few things and they didn't work so well.
Yeah, it was actually Christmas, almost even late. I think it was very beginning of December because we were doing that Thanksgiving platter or whatever.
I think it was Thanksgiving night.
I just don't think that anyone's come out with any good items that we can eat. I think that's what it is. I think everyone's slacking.
They're slacking, but when it comes to pizza, we're on that.
Yeah, I think this was kind of, we had to do this. Basically, our love for Pizza Hut. We've talked about it before, and Pizza Hut actually just came out with a pizza that was big in the late 90s, 1999.
Yep.
The Big New Yorker made its debut at Pizza Hut, and it was a big hit in the 90s. Well, they brought it back recently. We weren't sure how long it was going to be back, so I wanted to make sure that if we were going to do this, we had to hurry up and get it done.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, growing up, I lived in New York for a couple years in my 20s, and New York pizza was like my thing. Always went to the corner to get a slice. It's supposedly supposed to look just like a slice of New York pizza, so we'll see.
Now, do you remember having the Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut in the 90s?
You know what it is? I think when we ate Pizza Hut, it was like early 90s. It was like late 80s, right? And I always remember getting my book at Pan Pizza. I think that was kind of like my go-to for Pizza Hut. So I never really strayed from that. You know what I mean?
I think our parents got the Big New Yorker, I think.
They must have.
I mean, we didn't. I think we got Pans because picky kids,
Yeah, I really don't remember if we had this or not, but anything Pizza Hut does, especially gimmicks like they did back then, where they did like the Bigfoot and all this other stuff. So this was another one of those gimmicks that I just knew it came back. Let's do it because it kind of fits into what we do here when it's like retro stuff.
We also got breadsticks.
And we had to get the breadsticks. Yeah, because those are just the best. And also, we haven't eaten in probably 7 hours between the three of us. So
yeah, I haven't eaten. I made sure to eat breakfast, and then that was it.
Yep.
This is going to be my big finish right here.
Chow down.
Now, you want to reveal? When's
the last time you guys had pizza? Was when we did the
last time we did it.
Yep. When did we do it again?
A couple years ago, maybe a year ago.
Yeah, about a whole year.
That was the last time we had Pizza Hut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we don't get it that often.
So yeah, we've done a couple, but when we did our big ranking, Pizza Hut was number one.
Oh my gosh!
I'm curious to see what this recipe does for us, if we like it or not, because I guess it's supposed to be a little bit different. It's thin and they're big slices, where Pizza Hut's always known for those thicker.
We're
I think
used
that's
to that
why
crispy crust.
I like Pizza Hut because it's thick. So I'm wondering if this is just going to taste like Domino's, and I'm just going to be.
I mean, I don't know. I still think there's a distinct taste between the two of them. I don't think it's going to taste like Domino's.
Well, all right, take a look.
Well, let's see.
I'm going to find out. Big reveal. Okay. Wow. It's got like double pepperonis on it. You can see.
There's two different kinds.
Yeah, it's got like the small curly pepperonis.
Like the ones that are like burnt, like
they like curl when you cook them.
So did they cook those first and then put them on?
They're just two different kinds.
How did the two? What kinds though? Do you know?
Curly pepperoni.
The New York sewer, the New York sewer, and the New York alley.
This guy, speaking of sewer, this kind of looks like a Ninja Turtles pizza. Wouldn't you say so?
Well, we're from New York.
It looks good, and we've said this before, but to me, like when I think of New York pizza, I think of Ninja Turtles Part 2, and I'm always like, I want that pizza.
Yeah.
And when like the cheese was stretching out and stuff, that looks so freaking good.
And Kino made me want to be like a pizza delivery driver on a scooter because he looked like he was like really cool doing it.
And I always think of like them putting the pizza box through the grates to get to them in the sewer. That's
that
like my
pizza
favorite
was a mess
thing.
when they got it.
Oh my god, it was like falling
sideways.
Yeah. But still, it doesn't matter. It probably tasted so good.
Oh, right. 122 winning it? You want to have at it first?
I mean, that one looks super cheesy. I kind of want to go for that one. But it looks like it almost looks like it's the biggest piece though, so I don't want to take it.
No, they're all pretty big.
All right, I'm gonna go this way.
I go this way.
That piece is even bigger.
No, it's not. Not than that. Of course, I reached for.
This pizza looks like it's missing some rounds.
This one looks like a little bear.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good, guys. It looks good, guys. I can see the grease, just slightly dripping down the piece. It looks pretty good.
What do they say? They say it's supposed to be folded. Is that the Big New York one?
Oh, yeah. So when you eat New York pizza, you got to fold it like this. Like this. You got to close it.
I don't like to fold the bottom because the bottom doesn't fold right.
All right. Well, this is ready.
We going in?
1, 2, 3.
That's good.
This is good, but
it's good.
It doesn't taste like Pizza Hut to me.
It doesn't taste like Pizza Hut, but I think it's still pretty good.
That's really good. It's way better than Domino's.
No. Oh yeah. But it doesn't have that. Well,
I don't know. We haven't gotten to the crust yet.
I like it, but the problem is, if I went to Pizza Hut, I would get Pizza Hut. I wouldn't get the New Yorker.
I agree.
I think that's a problem with a lot of these places where they have one item that's like really good. They add new stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's good. If this was at Domino's, I would get this over their regular pizza.
The thing is, I think why we think that way is because to get Pizza Hut around here is kind of like a mission. Like there's none really in close proximity.
Exactly.
Like we had to travel about almost 30 minutes to get this.
And that's the closest one.
And it's like a little one that's not even like a restaurant. You just walk in, basically pick it up and leave. It's like an express. So for people that have Pizza Hut around them and that have it a lot more, maybe they like the idea that there's different variations of
that's
the
a good
normal.
point. Yep,
You know,
I agree.
Where we're kind of like, we have it maybe once a year. So
we
we're
want the
like,
traditional
right,
pizza.
Right. But all in all, it does taste good though. It's
Kind of
got a
wish we
little
got
spice.
regular pizza in there.
We do have traditional breadsticks.
That's true. That'll give us a little Pizza Hut.
So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to
So you think because
pass
we have
these
Pizza
out.
Hut, it's almost like we kind of ruined
Little
the
bit.
experience. What else is funny too is like you can see the grease kind of dripping. On
Yeah,
this
because
one,
we
and I
have
feel
it
like,
folded.
But I feel like Pizza Hut normally like there's no.
It's because the
like
crust
clean,
soaks
so-
it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You put that marinara in there.
guys, you can tell we're really hungry and we haven't eaten in like 20 hours because we're really not talking about
The
it.
Pizza Hut is so thick, it acts like a grease sponge, I think.
Okay.
But
That one's thin, so the grease sponge is a lot thinner.
yeah, you're right.
It's like a chore boy.
Grease sponge.
Sponge.
So ranking it out of 5,
I'd say 3.
Yeah,
It's pizza.
I agree.
I give it a 3.
I would even say maybe 3.5. To be honest.
It's good.
No.
But I will say this. Eating that marinara with that breadstick,
It's better.
Kind of downplays this. a
it
little bit.
does because it tastes like Pizza Hut pizza does. So I'm kind of with you on the 3. I think 3.5 is a little high, but it is very good.
Since we haven't eaten in
We're
like
all on
12
diets
hours
too,
or
so
whatever, like, everything tastes a little bit better, right?
How about
it's
this?
not a 2.
What's that?
That man.
The marinara is so good.
Yeah.
But I feel like this doesn't taste like that marinara.
No.
Yeah, breadsticks make you kind of crave the pizza because it has that similar. I think it's the marinara that does it. Marinara is really good. I don't even like red sauce, and I think that marinara is good.
All right, now, do you think that you'd get this again?
You know, no. I got to be honest because if I go to Pizza Hut, it's going to be the traditional
Right.
deep dish, buttery crust.
Yeah.
Like
If this was its
breadsticks.
own restaurant, say this wasn't Pizza Hut, and this was just a neighborhood or another pizza chain that came out called like New York Pizza, I would
Yeah.
get this all the time.
I agree.
But to compare it to an actual New York pizza slice,
That's like that's how I felt about the new Halloween movie, where if it wasn't a Halloween movie and it was just a movie with that same exact premise without Michael Myers in it, I would think it was okay. But because it was a Halloween movie, I'm like, this is really stupid.
when I think New York pizza, I think of Ray's Pizza. So if there's anybody out there from New York, Ray's Pizza in New York City on every corner, the slices are, I guess, the same size.
Yeah, I think that you're right. If this was just another chain pizza that we had locally, I'd be like, I'd get this again.
Yeah.
No,
because-
you would call me and be like, kid, have you tried that pizza place next door? It's so good, dude. That's what you would call me and say.
Yeah, I would say
And then
that.
too.
we would eat it.
But I would say, but at the same time, if it like, and I agree totally with you, because Pizza Hut is like a
Nostalgic.
yearly, maybe twice a year
Yeah.
thing that we get, then I would want the traditional.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think, but at the same time, I think it's a great pizza. It's
Yeah.
just not what I prefer when it comes to that. I
agree.
mean, I would have this over Domino's. I would have this over Papa John's. I mean, so
I mean, I'm not saying when this video is done, I'm not going to finish this whole pizza myself.
We're not saying that at all.
So
we're each gonna have 2 slices. No doubt.
We're pretty
Yeah,
hungry.
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because it's 6 slices we should get to. It's easy.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you again for checking this out. I know you like when we do this kind of stuff, so we're gonna keep our eyes open to find out or figure out if there's other things that we should do, because I know you like when we get together and do these kind of things. It's a little bit different than what you're normally used to on my channel, but you guys always give us great feedback on it. But this is the new 1999 comeback for the New Yorker. Not sure how long it's gonna be available at Pizza Hut for, but that's our review on it.
And you should definitely go get it yourself. I think
Yeah.
everyone should go
Yeah,
get it.
I mean, it'll just give you a little bit of
good.
nostalgia.
It's a good
Definitely.
pizza, yeah.
And pizza in general. I mean, if you guys that have it
Yeah,
close
you know what?
by,
Let's help Pizza Hut out. I think everyone needs to go to their local Pizza Hut and support it. Let's get Pizza Hut back on
Absolutely,
the map. One pizza at a
absolutely.
time.
I agree. And I think Pizza Hut is doing decently well other places besides where we live, because like I said, there's none anywhere. All the restaurants have closed, and it would just be great to see. I think this is a perfect example for a company that needs to come back and have retro restaurants and just do it different than what we're getting from the normal just delivery, because as much as that's convenient, I think at the same time, the way the world is now, in a sense where what's old is new again, maybe people do need that change.
Well, even a pop-up, right? You know, all these things are doing like VHS store pop-ups. I think even
Pizza
having
Hut pop-up, that'd be cool.
Pizza Hut pop-ups every once in a while, I think that would be huge. Like
but
a whole week.
There are still a ton of retro Pizza Huts. Unfortunately, there's just none in our area. The closest is like 6 hours away in upstate New York.
No, there's one in Warwick, isn't there?
No, everything
no way.
That's close.
No, we would go to it if there
so
was.
sad.
But yeah, we love doing these things. And I mean, I think you're right on point. Like, go support Pizza Hut. Let's, I would love to see them back on the map as like head honcho again. Right. Then we get more of this stuff. Like the Bigfoot would be huge. Go across the whole table.
It would only be 3 feet.
What? Bigfoot? How big was it?
3 feet.
But what's the Caesars one? Why do I keep confusing
that was pizza by the foot.
Oh, okay.
But go to Pizza Hut's Twitter right now, say Born to be Rad sent you, and that's how we can start this trend off, right?
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Give them the
totally down with
jolt
that.
they need,
It'll say hashtag the hut is rad.
Whoa. Rad the Hut.
Rad the Hut. Rad the Hut. That's the hashtag.
And thank you guys once again. Leave a comment down below and let us know, did you try this? Are there Pizza Huts around you? Are they doing well or not? Are you a big Pizza Hut fan? Because you know we are. And definitely hit that like button. Definitely helps the channel out. This is Garrett from Born to be Rad with
Kyle
and Marissa.
And like always, stay
rad.